Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I want to hit you guys with something very special. Today I am going to be doing like my reviews and thoughts on a WWE pay-per-view. And tonight was SummerSlam, and I'm literally doing it right after the event just ended. So let's just get straight into it. And this is the main show, not the pre-show. So anyways, to start off with the night, it was Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title. In my opinion, it was a decent match to start off the night. It was some back and forth. You know, it wasn't one-sided. It wasn't one-sided really. Yeah, it was very physical. They were taking some pretty serious bumps, and Becky was using Bianca Belair's very long braid to her advantage, and I think it was very interesting, to say the least. It definitely was an interesting match to start off the night. It was crazy. The how do you call it? The technical ability of Becky Lynch. Like I said, she used her hair. The Spanish Fly at the end was pretty cool, but then the main thing that kind of happened after that match was that Bayley, who has been gone for I think over a year, finally returned, and she came with Low Shirai, or Low Sky, they are now calling her, and the other chick, I forgot her name already. But the next match was The Miz versus Logan Paul, and this one was actually low-key probably my personal favorite match of the night, in regards of, not favorite, most anticipated match of the night for me, because I was one of those people that I would, when WrestleMania came by and went, I was like, oh man, Logan Paul, why are they having him wrestle? He's not a wrestler, he's not going to do good. But I was kind of wrong with Bad Bunny when Bad Bunny wrestled, so I was proven wrong again with Logan Paul, showing that he could actually put on a decent wrestling match. And so it was The Miz versus Logan Paul, and he did train. He trained a little bit better than he did last time, and he looked great with so little experience, and it was pretty cool. It was a back and forth, and then AJ Styles came out of nowhere and beat the shit out of Tommaso Ciampa, because Tommaso Ciampa didn't want to leave because he got ejected from the ring, as Tommaso Ciampa was the manager for The Miz, and The Miz, was using him to his advantage of beating the crap out of Logan Paul when the ref wouldn't look. Then Ciampa got told to leave. Obviously he didn't. So then AJ Styles came out of nowhere, beat the shit out of him. So it was a pretty good. It was pretty cool. I liked it. And then the next match was the second title match of the night. It was Bobby Lashley versus Theory, the youngest Money in the Bank winner in WWE history. And they had a very quick, uneventful United States match. That's all I'm just going to say. Like, it wasn't that good at all. It was quick. It was a solid performance, but I didn't really like it. The next match was the Mysterios versus Judgment Day. Now, this was a pretty decent match. It goes to show that Rey Mysterio, after 20 years of being in the ring, he definitely showed that he could still keep up with the younger talent. And Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio's son, showed that he does belong in the ring with everybody, and it's pretty cool. So they did a lot of spots. It was still cool. It wasn't like a tornado style match, which it should have been for a no DQ match. It should have they should have like not been tagging in and out. It should have been a brawl. Should have been all this crazy shit. But it was pretty cool, like I said. And then boom, in the middle of the match, Edge returned, and it was kind of iffy because everybody kind of knew. Like, everybody knew the Edge was coming back, so it didn't seem all that much. And I think Judgment Day really should have won But it was pretty cool. You know, it was a decent match, but it could have definitely been better. Baron Corbin versus Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, if you guys do not know, is a former football player who joined the WWE as a color commentator, and now he wrestles sometimes. So those two went at it, and when they went at it, it was a decent match. Fucking Pat McAfee had a choir called Baron Corbin, Bum Ass Corbin, and then his entrance music actually started. So then Pat McAfee did something that we haven't seen him do yet. He hit Baron Corbin with a super kick in the very beginning of the match as soon as the bell rung, and it was pretty cool. So it didn't reach that much. It wasn't that exciting, but Pat McAfee did win, and it was pretty decent, you know. It was a pretty decent affair. The Usos versus the Street Profits, in my opinion, until the main event, was the best match of the night. The Usos and the Street Profits showed why they are still at the top of the tag team division. And it was for the undisputed tag titles with Jeff Jarrett as the special guest referee. And so, like I said, it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of close calls, and it was just amazing because it was in Tennessee that Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits got a special entrance with the Titans cheerleaders. And yeah, man, it had a slower pace, and then when it started off slow, it started to pick up, and then once it picked up, it got very interesting, and it was pretty goddamn cool. Pretty good match. I love, like I said, how close it was between both teams and who won and who lost. I feel like the Street Profits should have won. I feel like I get the whole idea of the bloodline and that they should, you know, be the most powerful forces in WWE, but I don't know. I felt like, in my opinion, they should have lost, low-key. They should have lost and gained the titles. So then the next match, which was the weirdest match of the night, was Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title. It was kind of weird because it literally didn't last long. It was quick, and it was kind of just, like I said, weird. It was Liv Morgan trying to be aggressive towards Ronda Rousey, but Ronda Rousey obviously being better as an actual fighter, not wrestler, she kind of used that part of her character to her advantage. But like I said, she put her in an armbar that really injured her, and then Morgan ended up pinning Ronda Rousey after basically getting injured from an armbar, and then Ronda tried to put her in another one, and as Morgan tapped, Ronda's shoulders were on the mat, and Ronda lost due to pinfall because both shoulders have to be on the mat to lose by pinfall. It was, like I said, it was, I don't know, just a quick match, but Ronda turning heel at the end by attacking Liv Morgan was something kind of unexpected, but kind of cool at the same time. Let's just see how she will be. And for the finale, the main event, the hopefully last time these two fight, it was Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. And so this match was crazy. Brock Lesnar came in, normal entrance, then decided to go back up the ramp, go off to the side, and get onto a tractor, which he drove back down to the ring, got on top of the tractor, and went into the little thing that scoops up the dirt, stood there, and was just there staring at Roman Reigns. And then he announced himself as a country boy who's there to whoop Roman Reigns' ass, and that was pretty dope. Roman Reigns got his introduction, then Brock jumped from that little scooper thing onto Roman, and then they wrestled. And it was pretty cool. They hit each other with a lot of their signature stuff. Roman hit him with a couple Superman punches. Brock hit him with suplexes, obviously. They put each other through tables, hit each other with steel steps, whatever like that. But then the crazy thing that happened was Brock Lesnar, due to frustration, decided to get back onto the tractor and fucking flip the ring, basically. Pull the ring up with the scooper thing on the tractor, making the ring go up and having Roman Reigns basically fall backwards, falling out of it. And so the ring was basically not used for the rest of the night. And then the Usos tried to interfere. That didn't work out well, obviously. And then Austin Theory came out, tried to cash in, but before he could even cash in, Brock hit him with an F5. And it was a good match. It really was. The way it ended was pretty cool. They had to literally bury Brock Lesnar under everything they could find to keep him down for the 10 count because Brock Lesnar kept getting up. But it was pretty entertaining. And like I said, hopefully this is the last time they wrestle, but it's most likely not going to be. But I was happy to watch it tonight, and this was one of the better pay-per-views this year. And yeah, that's been my review and thoughts on WWE Super Slam. Look at that. SummerSlam 2022. And I hope you guys like these. Please like to let me know you guys want more, and also leave a comment too. And subscribe. And if you do subscribe, click that notification bell to know when I'm uploading another video, so you can always be on top of that. And to my fellow wrestling fans, I hope you guys enjoyed SummerSlam as much as I did. And have a great night.